Laugh and learn from this handyman with Kitty, hold this by his side.
Well, good morning everybody out there in do-it-yourself land. My name is Tommy Hyland. Some people call me America's funniest handyman. And some people just call me when they're having trouble with their pipes. That's why we're here today. My good friend Jake is having trouble with a plastic nipple. But I'm getting ahead of myself. First, I must tell you that several years ago, my wife and I purchased a property that has underground sprinklers. Recently, one of these sprinklers was actually snapped off because somebody backed over it with a rear tire. We won't say whose, will we? No.
Tom, you said you weren't going to say anything about that in the video.
No, of course not, darling. I would never do that to you, my little buttercup. We will cut that out during the editing process, won't we?
You better.
So, I went ahead and dug up the sprinkler, as you can see, and by the time I figured out what was wrong with it, I realized that this would be an absolutely wonderful time to teach you all about troubleshooting your underground sprinkler system and give you a little bit of a lesson in PVC plumbing. First, let me just tell you that when you dig up an underground sprinkler, you don't want to attack it with picks and shovels and pry bars and jackhammers. No, a sprinkler is only a foot or two down, so you want to approach it more like you're Indiana Jones in the Temple of Booby Traps or something like that. Anyway, you want to dig very slowly until you find a pipe, and after you find that pipe, which you can see here, you want to excavate around the pipe very slowly until you get to the bottom of the problem. In this case, my sprinkler head is in perfect condition. Like I said, it was the little plastic nipple that broke off at the bottom of it. I used several different things, as you can see. I used a sawzall blade, a spatula bit, a pair of needle-nose pliers, a hammer, and a trusty little hook, so that I was able to cut the nipple out and get it out of there. You might say we extracted this broken nipple. And this is where things get a little bit tricky, because I now have to talk to you folks about nipples without giggling or sounding like a pervert. In plumbing, a nipple is a length of pipe with male threads on both ends. They can range in size from the very stubby little 3 inches all the way up to the more preferable 6 or 8 inches. But if one was so inclined and one had a pipe threader, one could make a nipple as long as one wanted to make one. In fact, I was recently on a job site and I overheard 2 sprinkler fitters, and one of them said to the other one, "Charlie, I need a 63-inch nipple." And I thought to myself, well, that's quite large, isn't it? This example right here is a steel nipple, which doesn't do us any good for underground because it will simply rot, rust, and corrode, and it'll be leaking in no time. No, today we need a plastic nipple, or technically PVC. Polyvinyl chloride, I believe it's called. I'm not quite sure. If I get it wrong, I'll print it out on the bottom of the screen. How about that? I'm not quite sure on the availability, so it could prove to be quite a challenge. Well, as luck would have it, my good friend Jake Mattera is having the same exact problem at his house. He gave me a call not too long ago and asked me if I could come over and help him fix it. Jake is a young homeowner who would like very much to learn how to do his own home improvements. So, this is a fantastic learning opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise I'll be right back after we go to the hardware store to teach you how to make these PVC repairs so that your sprinklers will work and your wife's flowers will bloom once again. I'm going to go get Jake, we're going to the store, and we'll go shopping for nipples. Just 2 guys shopping for plastic nipples. What could possibly go wrong?
You can do this. This is just uncomfortable. Everybody has nipples in their house, under the sink,
out in the garage.
Yeah, but
Can you ask for plastic nipples with a straight face without being a child?
can I have plastic nipple? Can I have plastic nipple?
Say, do you have...
Do you have nipples?
No. Repeat after me. Do you have plastic nipples?
Plastic nipples. Cool. It hurts my stomach. Hi, can I have one of those plastic tubey things?
You want a plastic tube?
One of the plastic tubey things with the things on the end.
I don't quite understand what you're asking for, sir.
I feel like you're being hostile towards a witness, though. Like, I feel like they would understand.
I'll be a Home Depot worker.
Yes.
I'm going to be a Home Depot worker.
Okay, and try to be as understanding as they want.
Hey, can I help you?
Yes. I thought that was at least better.
Have you heard of the Me Too movement? That was disgusting. Okay, try again. Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for one of those plastic cylinders.
You want handlebars? I'm sorry.
Can I have plastic nipples?
Yeah, aisle 15 on the left, about halfway down. What size nipples would you like?
Like pepperoni size? See, this is uncomfortable.
Well, it wouldn't be uncomfortable if you could just be a grown-up.
Can you do it for me?
I thought you wanted me to be your mentor and your teacher.
Yeah, you are. You're my Miyagi.
So you want me to go in and get the nipple for you?
Yeah, that would be... Thank you so much. That would be amazing.
Am I teaching you how to fish if I go in and buy a nipple for you? Or am I just giving you the nipple fish? If I just go in and get the nipple for you, I have taught you nothing. If I make you go get your own nipple, then now you are starting to become a better
nipple
plumber guy. A better plumber who can get nipples. Just a better plumber. When you're putting the sprinkler together, you're a plumber. You're a plumber.
Let's go get some nipples.
Yeah, man.
Do you guys sell nipples?
What kind?
Like plastic nipples, like
Metal?
no plastic. Do you guys sell plastic nipples? Are you working here in the garden?
I'm off the park.
Oh. Do you know if you guys have nipples though?
What is it now?
Nipples? Like the plastic nipples? Hi. Do you have the time? Okay, thank you so much. Tommy, it's not working. Nobody knows what I'm talking about, and they just it's a dead end.
Well, I did see you trying, and I'm really proud of you for making the effort. I know this is really uncomfortable for you,
Yeah.
okay? And the fact that you've gone this far has made me really proud, man. Really, I'm just so proud of you. All right.
Thank you.
Let me go give you an example, and we'll take it from there.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Let me go do this.
All right.
Do you guys have a piece of pipe that has threads on both sides? Threads on both sides, like nail in?
Copper pipe or what sort of pipe is that?
PVC, plastic.
Well, here we are back in the flower garden, ready to make our repair. As you can see, we don't have a PVC nipple. That's because Lowe's and Home Depot and most of your big box stores and hardware stores don't carry PVC nipples. It's actually kind of a specialty plumbing item that you will only get at a plumbing supply store or perhaps a place that carries PVC plumbing for swimming pools. Anyhow, I didn't feel like running all over the place, so we're going to make our own nipple, and I'm going to show you how. First, let me show you what I got. I have a piece of 3/4 inch pipe that goes with these two 3/4 inch fittings that have male ends on either side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this to the length that I want it, glue these on either side, and then I will have my own custom PVC nipple. So as you can see, this nipple will get inserted here, and then I will screw my sprinkler head right back to where it goes, and we'll fill it all in. So the tools that we're gonna need today to make this custom nipple are the same basic tools that you need to make most PVC repairs. Those things are a hacksaw, a tape measure, some PVC and your fittings, of course. Then you're gonna need some PVC primer, some PVC glue, some Teflon tape, and some non-drying pipe thread sealer. Oh, whoops, I almost forgot the most important thing you need when you're troubleshooting plumbing problems is plenty of patience. If you didn't bring any to the job site, I would run down to the hardware store and buy some. Okay, let's say we make this repair nice and quick, and then I think in a couple hours, I'm gonna call Jake and we'll follow up and see how he did with his repair. You want to get all the nasties off of the end of it after you cut it, and then you want to rough it up a little bit with some sandpaper so that the glue has something to bite into rather than just a smooth surface. So you always rough up the outside of the fitting a little bit with some sandpaper. We're going to do the same thing to the inside of these fittings. Now I'm going to apply primer to every spot that I'm eventually going to put glue on.
Swing the hammer, turn the screw, cut the saw and stick the glue, shave the shim, clamp the vise, cut once, measure twice.
Now I'm going to apply glue and smash it all together.
Drill the hole and fill the hole, put the thingy in the hole. Be sure you're having fun, measure twice, cut once.
I know it looks a little bit messy, but guess what? It's not going in the bathroom under the sink. It's going underground and it's gonna get buried by dirt, so I don't care how good it looks. All I need to do is let this dry for a minute, and while I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my Teflon tape. Now you really only need 1 or 2 wraps with your Teflon tape. You don't need to go nuts with it. But, I'll show you something tricky about Teflon tape. You want to put your Teflon tape on in such a way that when you start threading it, it doesn't take the Teflon tape off. I hope that makes sense. I always like to add a little bit of pipe thread sealant before I put my nipples on. All right, so now that I've got my sprinkler head and my nipple all ready to go, I'm gonna go ahead and thread it into the ground, and then I'm all finished. And then we'll check in with Jake. No, first we gotta run a test. Make sure it works. Then we'll check in with Jake.
Maybe you can't tell a joke, but when your stuff gets broke, what do? You give Tommy a call, whether it's large or small. There's no project he can't see through. Let's laugh and learn from this handyman, with Kitty hold this by his side, fixing stuff in a serious way with a not so serious guy.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and straighten this out when I bury it, but guess what? I'm definitely not gonna bury this thing until I test the system and make sure that we're A-okay to go. But before I check in with Jake, I better get my pipe and become British again, don't you think?
And now we're off to talk to my friend Jake, who has also finished his sprinkler repair, but had to pop off on holiday with his family. Jake, are you there?
Hey, Tommy.
How is everything going down there in Virginia?
It's nice. It's very nice.
Are you tired from the jet lag? What time is it in Virginia? I'm in Pennsylvania, you know.
I think it's the same time zone. I just drove a couple hours south.
Yes, I know, but doesn't the time change as you get further away from Pennsylvania?
No.
You must be exhausted. You look tired.
Thank you. No, it's still the same time. It's 5 o'clock somewhere,
All right.
though. I've heard that a lot down here.
That's a good one. I've heard that before in an island song.
Tommy, you don't have to do the British accent, man. It's just me. Like, we could just talk. You be yourself. It's cool.
All right. Okay.
I mean, if you want to do it,
I was kind of getting time. It's all right. I feel better just talking to you.
Okay.
Man to man.
All right,
How
cool.
did everything go? Did you make the nipple and put it in like I showed you?
I did, and thank you. It's been working. I can't thank you enough because like everything you showed me and told me how to do, like it worked, and now it's working properly. Can't thank you enough for that, and for getting me banned from 50 Home Depots in the nearby Philadelphia area. I really appreciate that.
What was that?
Yeah,
You
no,
got what?
I can't go to any Home Depots within a 50-mile radius. They said I was harassing them by saying nipples.
I didn't get banned.
No, you didn't, did you? How come? You didn't say it, did you? Tommy?
No, I didn't. I didn't say nipple.
It's fine.
If you need anything at any hardware store around here, just call me and I'll go for you. I feel bad about that.
Well, I'm going to
sorry.
need you to because I can't do anything around the house for like, I don't know. Honey, what did the restraining order say? 6 months? Yeah, 6 months. And then I can start doing projects again. So thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad we got it fixed.
I am too. I actually.
Are you glad we got it fixed?
You know what? It's really
Huh?
spouting off. It's great. It's really wonderful.
Good. Great. I loved having you on the show. I loved helping you fix something. I want to have you back on sometime. Next time you have something broken around the house, give me a call.
I'll give you my list. And again, if there's anything I can do to repay the favor for you, anything like technical wise, like let me know and I can help you out that way too.
That's funny you should mention that because you're good with technology stuff and I can't get my computer to hook up to my wireless thingy.
Like for the camera?
I can't get my computer to hook up. I can't get my laptop to hook up to the wireless.
Oh, you know what? That sounds like you need a new dongle. A dongle. Yeah, just like it sounds. Tommy, it's just no.
Are you making that up?
Nope. It's a real thing. It's going to help you with your internet.
You're setting me up, man. If I get kicked out of Best Buy, I know who to come talk to. Can you come with me and help me?
This is something you have to do on your own, Tommy.
Yeah, but you come with me and sit in the car, just like old times.
As long as it's not within 50 feet of a Home Depot, I should be good to go with you.
Cool. All right. Sounds wonderful, Jake. I can't wait till the next time.
Thank you, Tommy.
Cue the music.
Fixing stuff in a serious way with a not so serious guy.